on organization 2. In this episode, I'm going to show you how I break my binder down. There's, like I said before in the previous episode, that organization is the key to everything. You have to be able to find your coupons when you're actually in the store. So it's always helpful to have some type of organization, and whatever works for you works for you. This is what works for me, and I'm only giving you a suggestion. And of course, you would want to mold this to how it can help you. Now, inside my notebook, I have this little binder thing in here. I keep a marker, a pen, I keep my scissors. Sometimes not sure where it is right now, but I have a little small calculator. I'll keep that in there, but also I can use the calculator on my phone if need be, so I can figure out, if the deal is worth it. These couple pages that I have right here, I keep little page protector, little papers, little separators in here that I can actually keep coupons that are specific to individual stores. For instance, I have one for Safeway, have one for Harris Teeter, Bloom, Target, etc. And then go a little bit further. I keep another little plastic paper and a plastic divider in here, coupons for exchange, because my friends and I do exchange coupons. I may not have a use for the Science Diet dog food, but I have a friend who does, and so therefore, I keep these separate when I'm clipping coupons, because I know who is looking for what, and then I normally will, clip them together and put their name on it, and they do the same for me. And now I'm getting into the actual divided sections. Now, these are only suggestions, but this is how I do it, and it works for me. I have these little divider tags here. The first section I have frozen food. Inside of the frozen food tab, I keep stuff in here such as pizzas and frozen appetizers and frozen Mexican snacks and frozen seafood. Basically, anything that's going to be in a freezer is what I keep inside of this section. So usually when I'm in the frozen section, I pretty much have this part open, so I know, where to pull these coupons from. So, like I said, we have the frozen section. The next section I have is my favorite, personal, is the junk food section. The junk food section has everything that's good. We have cookies, we have candy, we have gum, popcorn. I also put the fruit cup snacks in here. Cookies, ice cream, Blue Bunny ice cream. It's on sale this week. I put the granola bars in here and the crackers, and so everything that's junk food, the stuff that gets us through the week. The next section I have is the drink section. I have in here, I have juices, I have coffee, Sunny Delight, Welch's, sodas, everything in here that is to drink. The hot tea, the cold tea, everything like that. The next section we have is the cereals and breakfast. Inside of here I keep the majority, get a lot of cereal coupons, and they're good, but I also get some pancake coupons, that type of stuff. Occasionally might come across some oatmeal or some grits or something like that. The next section we have is the dairy section. In the dairy section, I keep inside of here the butter, the milk, the eggs, sour cream, cheese, coffee creamers, and yogurts, those type of things. The next section I have is the pasta and rice section. In the pasta and rice section, of course, is pasta, noodles, rice, spaghetti, hamburger helper, side dishes like these Betty Crocker box potatoes. Then my next section I have is sauces. Inside of the sauces I put spreads such as mayonnaise, mustard. I put salad dressing, hot sauce, ketchup, everything. I put peanut butter in here. Let me see. This doesn't belong in here. We basically everything, jelly, everything that spreads, and sauces. The next section I have is the canned goods section. In here I have majority of soups. I do tuna fish, the Chef Boyardee raviolis, the canned goods stuff is in here. And then the next section I have is the meat section. We don't get a lot of good coupons for meat, such as steaks and pork chops and chicken and stuff like that. However, we do come across some good, like Johnsonville, the Italian sausages, the breakfast sausages. Those are good. Bacon, we get a lot of bacon coupons, lunch meats, and basically breakfast sausages and such as that. Like I said, the lunch meats. Okay, the next section we have is the pet food section. Now, if you don't have a pet, you could replace this with the children's section. something. If you don't have a pet, of course, you don't need a pet section. But I have 2 dogs, and my dogs like to eat, and they appreciate when Mommy goes out and buys them dog food. The next section that I have is the baked goods section, and I do everything that it takes for me to cook. I put in this section. I have flour. I have cooking oil, I have cake mixes, Domino sugar, the powdered sugar, that type of stuff. I put all that in there. The next section I have is the where I do household goods. This is where I would keep the laundry detergents, the air fresheners, the dish soap, those type of things. I keep those in that section. And then the next section I have would be the I have a big section on household stuff. You can get a lot of coupons for toilet paper and paper towels, all that good stuff right there. The next section I have is the personal hygiene section. And in that section I have the mouthwash, the toothpaste, the sanitary napkins, the soaps, everything that's personal. And then the next section I have would be the medicine section, where I put the stuff like the Theraflu and Airborne and Fiber Choice, those type of things. I keep that there. And then I just have a section where I keep coupons for restaurants like Subway and Red Lobster, those type of things. But because occasionally, sometimes, although I buy all this food, I do like to still eat out. All right, and there you go. That's how I broke down my notebook, how it's organized into the different sections. So, happy couponing.